Okay, we're recording. All right. Thank you guys for jumping on this call tonight. The leaders on my team, I'm Molly Moore. I am not Lindsay Bartow. I am Molly Moore. We're using Lindsay's because she has the sweet Zoom account, so that's why I say Lindsay. Anyway, the leaders on our team and on your team wanted to come up with, actually Jen Crichfield had this brilliant idea because she's full of brilliant ideas. And we wanted to do more intimate training sessions. I know there's so many webinars out there. We have our weekly meeting and Lindsay's Fashion Passionista, and I know Jen does meetings with her team, and some of the other trainers on my team, leaders on my team do meetings as well. But we kind of wanted to join forces and get all of our leaders to bring stuff back to basics. And we want this to help out anybody, no matter when you onboarded. Doesn't matter. We want the topics to be useful no matter what. My kids are screaming right in the background right here. But we want it to be useful no matter where you are in your the road journey. So the topics that we picked, hopefully everybody can use and think that are useful. So yeah, we wanted to have smaller, more intimate, and I like to call these like little reminders. Like these are useful reminders for you for your LuLaRoe business. And there's, we are going to talk about stuff that worked for us. I know I've been doing it more than a year, and I've had some tried and true things, and some of the other leaders on our team, same thing. So for those that don't know everybody, there's Jen Crichfield. Jen, raise your hand. And on her team is Erin Dolly. There's Erin. And then I have Hillary Larbus, who she is unable to attend tonight. Jen Offenbacher. There she is. Tracy Nickerson. And Sarah Begley.
Hi.
So those are the leaders that are going to be doing these trainings. So I just wanted to introduce everybody. Okay, now I was by myself in my office today, and I hope you don't mind, but I did a little PowerPoint presentation because I miss PowerPoint.
Fancy.
Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, my boys are in the bathroom screaming their heads off right now. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And we're on the little side here. Okay, awesome. All right. You guys have heard us talk about booking pop-ups, and you've heard everybody that has talked about anything regarding LuLaRoe. All they talk about is the 72-hour game plan. And we thought it would be really important to start trainings off with this, and I'm putting my own little spin on it. And the reason I did a PowerPoint is sometimes it's just useful to see visual stuff. You know, you can listen to it, but when you look at it, I don't know, it helps me anyway. So, booking pop-ups. Okay, everybody knows, or if you don't know, pop-ups are the key to your success, key to your business. And also, if you guys have stuff going on in the background, if you can just mute your line, that would be awesome. And our pop-ups or our parties are what LuLaRoe prides itself on. And you'll hear Deanne talk about this, but booking pop-ups is how you truly and effectively build your business. And most importantly, organically grow your business, meaning you meet somebody, you have a relationship with them, and they are now your customer. You've organically grown it. And if you're new to the business, this is perfect time because you're going to start off right. You're going to perfect timing to start your business off right. And if you're seasoned, maybe you need a little boost. So that's where we're going to go over this. Okay. Step number 1, you guys are in it to win it, right? The first thing you have to do is commit. You have to treat your business like a business. You are a business owner and you need to take it seriously. And it's hard work. It is not easy. This business is not easy. And for those of you who have been doing it for a while and know it, like, you know, you don't just sign up to sell LuLaRoe and think people are just going to magically just start sending you money and you're not going to have to do any work. You're going to have to work at it. Yes, maybe initially it happens and it's awesome, but you got to keep that momentum. But you have to commit to your business. It's so important that you do that. Step number 2, you got to get paper out. Get a piece of paper out, old school, notebook, pen, pencil, make a list. You have to make a list of all of your contacts. And they say 50 people. So it's like, seriously, how do I know 50 people? Well, family, friends, get your cell phone out. Contacts from your Facebook, school, church, work, hairdressers, nail people, your husband's work or whatever, your spouses, sports clubs, kids, you know, the list goes on, neighbors. And I think my tip, most importantly, is other direct seller friends. I know those have been a major play in my business. They want to help you. They know a lot of times, hey, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of thing. And they normally are really a really good addition to customers for your business. Okay, number 3, you got to contact people. That means getting your phone out, okay? So set some time aside, and the bottom line that you want to get people to know is you are giving them free clothes. You're giving them free clothes. They want free clothes. They want LuLaRoe. Oh, that Amelia's beautiful. It's so expensive. Oh my gosh, that Mimi, I can't afford it. All they got to do is get people together and book a pop-up. And really, you know, start out early. Oh my God, all 3 of my kids right now are screaming. Oh, okay. Start small. Commit to booking 3. You know, just 3 out of 50 people. I'm sure you can find 3 people and build it from there. You know that people are going to say no. The most important thing to remember is don't take it personal. It happens. And, you know, Deanne talks about, well, it may be no, but it's maybe not right now. Not right now is the best time, but that doesn't mean no forever. So make a list on your paper. Okay, maybe in a couple months I'll message them back or whatever. But don't get discouraged. And that's the main thing. And they talk about, you know, hosting within 10 days of booking. So just to keep that sense of urgency, you know, if you say, okay, how about, you know, June 3rd, and we're sitting here February 1, like it's, you know, you need to get it on the books, get it ready, you know, get ready, start booking. And one of my tips is when you're at pop-ups, book from there. So what I do is, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I have dates in my calendar that I have spread out visually, and I have them highlighted. Pop-ups available at this time, 6 to 7:30. You know, all it takes is 90 minutes. 90 minutes tops. In, out, done. But I have my calendar open with events that are with dates that are available for me. And normally when it's visual like that, on the spot, you can get people to book right then and there. It really works. And, you know, if you want to do free leggings, I mean, I do 10% of sales for hostesses, and then whatever is after, I give them 20% off. You know, you got to make your hostess feel special, and that's what I do. But some people give away free leggings. Some people do for every 10 items, you know, you get a free item. For every 10 items sold, you get a free item. But I do it 10%. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it. But seriously, you got to set time aside to do this, to commit to booking. And then you have to promote it. So what I do for every event, whether it is an in-home pop-up or an online pop-up or a fundraiser or an open house, is I create a Facebook event. Put it on the, if you do it that way, it gets on people's calendars, and it's more organized, I think. I know there's a lot of people that aren't on Facebook, so you can absolutely send paper invites. You can keep those, but for the most part, I create every single event on Facebook. And your hostess is your ticket. So, and we're going to get into that in future trainings about hostess coaching and getting ready to do the pop-ups. But your hostess is your ticket to success. She's going to be your billboard. She's going to be your talking head. She's going to be the person that's going to get all of her friends into her house for you to come and for them to shop. So it's really important that you establish a relationship and continue that relationship up until the pop-up with your hostess. The other thing you can do is, and this is for either on your event page when you do create an event for your pop-up, is introduce yourself. There's so many events that I get invited to, like online events or whatever, and all these hostesses are randomly like inviting you and like, automatically starting to talk about the product that they're selling. And I don't know about you, but I want to like, who's this chick selling lip scents? Like, I want to know who she is. I mean, is she legit? I mean, it's, people want to see the real you. They want to feel connected to you, and they want to see a picture of you also. So it works. And the most important thing is repeat it. Repeat this process as necessary. I keep a notebook at my desk, and I have a list of all potential customers or hostesses. When I'm working at my desk, I don't know if I'm booking a pop-up or, working on online sales or getting ready to set my open house up, and people are messaging me. You'll get people message you all the time, and oh, that girl just said, maybe in April or maybe in February or whatever. Keep a notebook. I'm a visual person. I don't know. You can put it on your phone. You can make reminders, all these other fancy apps. But I just have a piece of paper on my desk, and I keep a list. So whatever works. But, you got to repeat this in order to keep your business fresh. And the main thing, and I don't know if you were on the Club FP33 from this morning when Lindsay was talking, but retail is changing. It's so changing. I mean, Macy's are closing, the Limited closed. That was my first retail job at the Limited. But you have to think outside the box, and just keep that in mind. And there's so many great ideas posted on both the Fashion Passionista page and the Club 33 of people just doing things that you would never think about. Like, the whole outfit of the day, I think, is awesome. And it's even better when you sell an outfit of the day, because then you feel so good. And you're like, okay, it's working. Like, what else? Let's throw something else together, like make up 2 weeks worth of outfits and post it every other day on your page. So anyway, retail is changing. You got to think outside the box. And I saw this on one of the LuLaRoe things, and I think it's pretty important to remember this, but all your salesy stuff, keep that on your business Facebook page. Your business Facebook page, as you know, is your billboard to your business. It's kind of like the yellow pages of Facebook. Keep all the salesy stuff on Facebook, and keep your lifestyle and your LuLaRoe stuff lifestyle on either your personal page and your Facebook closed group. The last thing you want to do is post 8 million posts on your personal page about how awesome and amazing your leggings are. Okay, I did that today or yesterday with my Valentine's leggings, but that's the first time I did it in forever. I hardly ever post on my personal page about my business. But every now and then, heck yeah, I think it's great. It reminds your friends, oh yeah, wait a minute, she runs her own business. Let me check this out. And also, obviously, your your Facebook closed group is where I do a lot of, probably 90% of my business activity on Facebook is in my Facebook closed group. The other thing that you can be doing is booking 2 open houses a month. Like, no matter what, this is easy money for you guys. Just like Holly was saying, people come to your house and take clothes from your house. Like, they help you remove your inventory. I mean, how awesome is that? You don't have to lift a thing. But book 2 open houses every month. Have one in the beginning, one in the end, or one whatever, every 2 weeks. So people, your customers, know about it and they know to expect it. But, you know, it's worked for me to do it different days and different times. So maybe like a Sunday and then like a Wednesday morning if you're available to do that, or a weekday and a weekend. But if you're not booking open houses at your house, you're missing out. You're missing out on really great things. Send your husband and the kids somewhere for a couple hours. That's what I do. And it works. So the bottom line, it's really, really normal to feel overwhelmed. I remember when I got my call, my onboarding call, and I had my pop-up or my launch party booked, and I was in the middle of Kroger's buying stuff for my launch party, and I kind of like had a panic attack. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just spent $6,300 on clothes that are coming to my house that I really don't have room for. What am I doing? What am I doing? Am I really, you know, is this really the best decision for me? You got to push past those feelings. Everybody started somewhere. You have to allow yourself to start, to be a beginner. Because we were all there. I mean, every single one of us was in the beginning. And it's okay to feel overwhelmed, but you have to push past those feelings. And that's the thing that LuLaRoe really encourages us to do. If you do get overwhelmed, if you do feel like you're in a rut, if you feel like, you know, oh my gosh, how am I gonna book pop-ups? I went through every single one of my Facebook friends. You know, what am I gonna do? Well, you wear LuLaRoe every day, which should be like #1 rule in your life, is to wear LuLaRoe every day if you go outside of your house. And take your business cards with you. Hello, someone's gonna tell you, oh my gosh, people talk about my leggings or my, well, I wear leggings every single day. So people talk about that, and you know, my Sarah that I have like 5 of now that I'm in love with, and I wear them all the time. Keep business cards in your pocket. You have instant customers or instant people who are like, wait a minute. I mean, we took Bo down to Children's for his follow-up, and the nurses that came in are like, what are those heart leggings? Oh my God, I need them. Here's 2 business cards. You know, I mean, you have to do that. That's easy stuff. But if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like in a rut, you got to push past it. Think outside the box. Reach out for help. If you're really stuck, you know, I think there's a ton of great ideas on our Fashion Passionista page, and you can search, you know, fundraisers or whatever, and figure out what other people have done. I mean, I still search daily on either Lindsay's page or Lisa Jones's page, or, you know, my team page. When I'm looking for something, you can search, and it's amazing what you can find. But you have to believe in yourself. You decided to make this business, to do this business for a reason, and you have to believe in you. And I think that's really important too, because if you're going to get, you know, a little pity party for yourself, and oh, I just don't know, I can't do it, or I'm just not feeling it, or whatever, it's not going to work unless you believe in yourself. So remember that as well. I think that's it that I had. Okay, let me stop sharing. Oh, there you are. So that's all I had as far as booking pop-ups, real high level. And I can post that on our on the event page too, if you guys wanted me to do that. And the I know the other thing that works for me, and I'm just looking at my notes, is you get new boxes in all the time. do a live, go Facebook Live and start pulling stuff out and saying, you know, not everything, maybe a couple pieces. Who wants first dibs of this box? I mean, these are amazing Irmas. These are brand new Sarahs. I've never seen this material before. Who wants it? Because I won't show anybody until I bring it to your house to do this pop-up. So here's my dates available. Let me know. Or follow up with people too. So that's worked for me as well. So, yay, nay, good, info, boring, snores, Bueller. My kid stopped screaming.
That's a plus.
I know. And I know the next thing we wanted to do was to give some shout outs to our teams. And I don't think she's on. Is Heidi on here? Heidi Lorenz?
I don't think so.
I don't see her. Anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to Heidi Lorenz. She has been on my team for a while, and I don't know if you saw on the Club 33 page, which, by the way, if you're not on there, you need to get on there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, message me and I'll add you because it's amazing. 33 items sold every week. We figure out a way to do it. We'll encourage you. We'll give you ideas on how you can do it. It can be done. It can be done. Anyway, I think that was on the Club 33, right? The flat lay challenge, your ugliest outfit, ugliest piece. So Lindsay said, pick out your ugliest piece that you have, style it cute, take a picture on, post it to Instagram, post it to Facebook, show me what you got. And that was the coolest post ever. Like, I think that was such a great idea. And I'm going to start doing that because I think that's amazing. And those outfits were not ugly. They were adorable. And people bought them, I think. You know, I mean, that's awesome. So what Heidi did was she did the flat lay challenge. You lay your stuff out, take a picture of it. And, you know, I think she sold an outfit by doing that, or she just was totally out of her comfort zone. She would have never thought to do that herself, but she did it, and people were raving about it. So I just wanted to call Heidi out on that because I think that's pretty awesome. And I encourage everybody to do that. Maybe you'll move some of your not so pretty prints that you may not think is pretty, but somebody else will. Remember, you're not the customer. That's what I tell people. Anybody else have any shout outs?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
So I have 3 people that are my go-to I'll try anything on my team. And ironically, they're all on this call. Mary, Allison, and Heather are like, I'll try it. Whatever it takes, I'll try it. And it's awesome to have like that. That's what it takes. I think that's what got me success early on is I didn't really care. Like just I'll try it all. And all 3 of them, every time I talk to them, are super positive and literally will do anything. And some things don't work and some things are amazing. And all of them have a great attitude. And I just really like that about all 3 of them. And I wrote it down on my paper before I even knew you 3 were on the call.
Yay!
And then the other one from my team, who is also on this call, Kaylee, it has been awesome. So she had kind of a turnaround where she was doing amazing. And then all of a sudden she realized that we weren't being crazy when we said, just invest in your inventory, up your inventory, and your sales will increase too. And she had kind of an aha moment in November, December-ish, and did really, really awesome with her sales in December. And so that was amazing. But then also I think that she's really stepped up in more of a leadership role where she's managing an MC sale. She's responding to people's comments and questions on our team page and wants to build a team. And I can definitely see leadership potential in her. So
awesome.
Yay. Oh,
Way to
thank
go.
I know
you.
she's on your team, Erin. Sorry if you were gonna say you gotta pick somebody
You
else
stole
now.
my girl.
That's awesome. I love hearing stuff like that.
I'll go next if you're done, Jen.
I'm done.
All right, perfect. Sorry. So I think I saw Melissa Offenbacher on here, and she has recently left her full-time job, and she is doing a 10 at 10 every morning that she's able to, and she had just gotten ill the last couple of days. So, but she's featuring 10 items every day and really getting those in front of her group. And I love watching them, and I think it's a great way to start building that customer base and getting them to know you, and really showcasing those fun items that you have in your inventory that people might not be seeing. And then
Wait, so
I know. I want to hear about it.
I know.
Yeah. Time out.
Can
Are
you
you
guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes. Are you doing a live sale or?
I do a live sale every morning at 10 a.m. Yesterday I wasn't feeling too good. Unfortunately, strep throat has entered our house.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, but I don't know what I was getting, but I'm feeling a little bit better now. So 10 o'clock every morning, Monday through Sunday, basically, unless, I'm doing like some kind of an event. I just pick out 10 random pieces, have it be older pieces, newer pieces, Lindsay's, Maxie's, Cassie's, whatever. I just pick out 10 pieces, and I always have at least one outfit in those 10 pieces. So, because nobody likes to sit through for like 2 hours at a time to watch an unboxing. So here it's literally 20 minutes and out the door. And I've been having so many responses with messages, how people just absolutely love it. Just a lot of positive feedback from it, because, they're only here for 10 minutes. They could watch it on their lunch break, whatever. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's a great idea.
Thanks.
Love it.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then Tracy, I know Tracy's on here because I saw her. So Tracy has been doing a great job. She's had a little hardship with her family, with her son's best friend. So I'm sure most of you guys know if you've been on the FP page. So sending love all out to Tracy, but she has still been doing a fantastic job. She's been doing live sales. I loved her No Mascara Monday. So I thought that was super fun. Just being a real creator, and excited to pursue LuLaRoe a little bit more than part-time. So that's super exciting as well.
I think what's also awesome about Tracy is she's super open to feedback. Like she's like, tell me what you think or give me your recommendation, and she's very, very receptive to feedback. So I love that about you, Tracy.
That's great.
Thank you. I try. We can all learn from each other, right?
Yep.
That's exactly right.
So I want to give a shout out to Miss Lisa. She is on here. She just launched, 2 weeks ago, Lisa?
It was about beginning of January.
Okay. So yeah, about 3 weeks ago. But she has had $1,000 pop-up after $1,000 pop-up after $1,000 pop-up. So yeah, so she is just doing awesome. She's really taken it to heart when I said, build your inventory. We have been working on word choices and that kind of thing. So she says that she needs a microphone in her ear. So we'll have to work on that. But yeah, she is just doing awesome. And she is going to really build her area there in Indiana. So, and ironically, Lisa was my very first in-home hostess that I ever did or had or whatever. So
Really?
Yes.
In Indiana?
In Indiana. Yes. She was actually, funny story. I'm gonna give you guys a little aha moment here. All right. So I learned from experience with my previous business, when you want to build your team, you drive wherever there are people asking you to come. So, right?
Yeah.
So Jennifer, Miss Offenbacher, had this lady on her page saying, I want somebody to come to, and I want you to come to Indiana. And Jennifer's like, I'm not driving to Indiana. And I was like, I will. So,
I'm a sleepy driver. I know what's best for me.
yeah. Yeah. So, and I had family there anyway. So, but anywho, yes, so I drove out to do a pop-up with Miss Lisa. I took the day off work. I went out to Indiana, ended up doing 2 more pop-ups out there with her friends. And then Lisa finally decided it was time for her to go. And here she is. She's going to be a rock star. So
That's awesome.
be afraid to drive, folks.
Lisa, what are you doing to have $1,000 pop-ups?
It was just, I think it was, sorry, I'm in bed. I don't feel good. It was just luck. I think I had a good team. I substitute teach. So I had a lot of teachers at school that always asked me about my leggings, wanted to feel my legs all the time. And it was a big thing. So I thought I need to do that. I have a good following. So I had several teachers there that were like, yeah, we'll have a party. So one teacher had a party. My first one was this last Thursday. And that was my very first pop-up. And it was $1,200. And the host was great. And the teachers were great. And then I had another one for my gym instructor. And hers was $1,100. So those were my first 2. And now I'm like, okay, now I'm stuck. My problem, I feel like, is I can't seem to get out of my circle. That's my problem. And I keep saying I need to get out of my circle of friends because my friends are, oh yeah, I'll do it. But I don't know when, and I don't really want to right now. And things are busy. And so from my first pop-up, I got 2 more. But this last pop-up on Saturday, there wasn't anybody. So that's where I'm having a problem. Like I sat down and went through my 50 names again today, but they're all my friends. Like it seems like they're all connected. That's part of my problem. So that's why I was hoping when I went to my first pop-up, I did book a party with the hostess's sister. So she's going to have a whole different set of friends that I can go to. But my problem, I feel like I can't get out of my circle of friends. Does that make sense?
Yes. And I'll respond. From my experience, and this is my 3rd direct sales company, all it takes is one person. One person can lead you down 50 million different roads. And you never know. So
right.
You just never know. So be patient and be diligent about carrying business cards with you because, that's how you meet people. And just be patient with yourself because it will happen. It's common for people to for that to happen. But don't be afraid, like Tracy said, don't be afraid to drive somewhere to do parties. I think if it's not around the corner, I think it's even better because it's a whole different, you won't know people. But all it takes is one person. You can, maybe her sister her party will open you up to who knows what.
Right. And I totally agree with that. I just can't seem to get that one person. So I guess being patient is what I need to do. Like
what about doing a fundraiser? I feel like
I haven't done it. I don't even know anything about those. So
well, I think that's an easy way to throw it out there to your group or throw it out there to even on your personal page. Who wants to raise money for a good cause? Because LuLaRoe will pretty much approve you for anything.
Okay.
So throw it out there and see if you could run a fundraiser.
Okay.
Because then you're giving back. So.
And I think we need to talk about fundraisers on one of our calls. I think we didn't include that as a topic, but I think just to touch on it.
I agree.
Because I know there's a lot of potential out there with LuLaRoe, like you said, Jen. Like they will back you. In the meantime, go to Fashion Passionista and type in fundraisers in the search bar and see what you can find. But yeah, it's a great way to get your foot in the door of somewhere else. To feel good about doing something for somebody and to get a bunch of new customers.
And I've done 2, Lisa, so we can talk about that. But one thing I do to get people that are not on the original guest list, to the pop-up, because typically if you know the hostess, you're going to know the people that she invites. I always will post, bring a guest that is not on the original guest list, and you get $5 off at checkout.
Okay.
Because that has them grab their neighbor that doesn't know the hostess, or has them.
Like at my Saturday pop-up, I was hoping that would kind of happen because I don't know. She had a lot of church friends that I don't know. I knew her and I knew some of our gym friends, but I didn't know a lot of her church friends. But I didn't know a lot of them, but nobody wanted to host a party. So that's just, it happens. I know that. It was just frustrating because I had talked to so many people and I'm like, how can you not want free clothes? I just don't get it. That's exactly why I hosted the first time. I wanted free clothes. I didn't care about anything else. I wanted free clothes.
Well, and they might come back later.
Right.
So just remember, it's not ever. It's not right now.
Right.
So. Yeah. Did you want me to talk about the chicken list, Molly?
Yeah, I did. I forgot to mention that when I was talking about something else. But yeah, if you want to briefly, I know Lindsay Bartow has a meeting, I think at 9:15.
Oh.
I don't know how that's going to work because we're using it and I don't know. So anyway, yeah, if you want to briefly talk about that, Tracy, and then Sarah, if you have any shout outs, we can get to you.
No, Sarah, go ahead and do your shout outs first. I can talk about the chicken list later.
Okay, I'm going to do quick shout outs. I know one of them is on here. We kind of briefly touched on her already. But Holly is in her 30th day of selling, and she's 245 pieces in 30 days. This girl is going to be a rock star. She has a Lula basement. It's amazing. If she ever hop onto her page and check out her setup, it's amazing. She is doing mostly in her own home events. Actually, she has not even packed up her stuff yet and gone anywhere, but she's done mostly.
Smiling because she hasn't had to pack it all up.
She is a great example of someone, though, that has built her inventory to a place where she has lots and lots of items for everything. She came in with a really good piece count, and so she's able to buy it.
You guys there? I think Lindsay is maybe logging in. Hello? Okay, well, I'm going to end the recording. And I'm assuming because Lindsay had another call coming in. So thank you everyone for joining. I really appreciate it. And I hope you'll come back in 2 weeks for another webinar. And I'm going to post the PowerPoint on the event page there too. And any other questions or whatever, feel free to chat on that page as well. Really appreciate it.